Hola, mi amigos. Welcome to the Sir Gladiator Show. First off, let me say a belated Happy New Year to everyone. And I once again come bearing huge news about the internet version of All My Children. Now, in the past, I've mentioned all sorts of great stuff about how Prospect Park, which is the company that I guess is renting the rights, they're leasing, whatever you want to call it, the rights from ABC for All My Children. They are working to put it on the internet. Hopefully, get started in production in February is what I think they're looking at right now. Of course, this is all speculation at this point. Of course, they want to get started the sooner the better. But anyway, they've been signing up some people, and they've signed up some new people since I last mentioned the in the previous updates. I mentioned that they had the actress who played Kara and the actor who played David. They signed them up. They were the first two to sign up. David and Kara were, of course, a major couple at the end of All My Children's network run on ABC. And now more major characters, or the actor and actress who has played these major characters have signed on as well. Without further ado, let me read it here. There was I believe this was a tweet from Debbie Morgan, who of course played Angela Hubbard on All My Children. She has confirmed that she has signed on, and not just that, but that Darnell Williams, who played her husband on the show, is also coming on to do the new All My Children on the internet. Now, this is, of course, huge because these were and are big stars. I mean, Jesse Hubbard, Angie Hubbard, they're the Hubbards, you know. Now they had some children as well. Who knows whether they'll be signing on? You had Frankie Hubbard, who was their child. Natalia, who was his child but not her child. I think she had a child too that was not his. But anyway, honestly, I don't even remember exactly what they were doing at the end of the show. But of course, Angie and Jesse were very much still together at the end of the show. And in fact, they were, trying to remember, there was like a maid for the Chandlers who had a baby and gave it up, and Jesse and Angie were raising it. Angie actually thought that it was her child because she was blind, and Jesse was lying to her because she had lost her own baby and he didn't want to tell her. Anyway, it was rather soap opera-y, stuff. But in the end, the truth came out, and I think that I don't remember if the girl actually moved in with them or just agreed to stay in town and let them, continue to be a part of the child's life. I really don't remember that part, but it would be obviously good if they could get that girl back as well, since she was part of their storyline. As again, of course, it would be good to get, their kids back. But of course, that all remains to be seen. Debbie Morgan mentions in her tweet that she thinks, but that she isn't sure, she thinks, and of course this would be huge news as well if true, that the fellow who plays Tad, Michael E. Knight, is on board as well. Of course, that would not be a surprise. Tad coming on, and would Dixie come on as well? That of course would be the question. You would hope so. That is the big news right now. Angie and Jesse Hubbard are joining the show, the new internet version of All My Children, along with Kara and David, who have signed up already, and probably Tad as well. You know, the people who played those roles. They are, I don't know how many roles they're going to be attempting to fill. This is going to be a half-hour, 4 times a week show, but it is also worth noting that on network TV, an hour was only 37 minutes, so it may not be as much of a difference as it sounds like. So they may still need a pretty decent-sized cast, but, you know, how many will they sign? Will they sign, what is his name? I'm blanking on it. David Canary is his real-life name. This is not a name you want to forget. He was Adam Chandler. Adam Chandler, the Adam Chandler. I was just drawing a blank there. Will they sign the man who played Adam and Stuart Chandler? Since they're filming in the city where he lives. Is that a coincidence, or was that done to get him to sign? Does it matter? You know, I mean, either way, whether they did it on purpose or whether it was a happy coincidence, either way, this could get him back on the show. And if he comes back, I mean, that should do it. I mean, that should do it for the big ratings. I don't know how ratings would work on the internet, but to the extent that the internet would have ratings, that he could bring the big ratings. Not that the other ones wouldn't as well. But you know, he was the guy. People say Susan Lucci was the star, but for me it was Adam. Anyway, so Angie and Jesse definitely on board. Debbie Morgan thinks that Tad is as well. This is huge stuff. Breaking news. Hopefully the news will continue to be breaking and continue to be awesome as it has been so far. So until next time, please stay tuned. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for watching this, the Sir Gladiator Show, hosted by your friend and mine, Sir Gladiator.